What is going on? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We have some potentially huge, great news coming from Samsung and their Galaxy Z TriFold or Galaxy G Fold phone that they're going to be coming out with, whatever you want to name it. It's supposedly Z TriFold. But this is absolutely huge news, and it comes from none other than CNN, which is weird. But regardless, CNN is saying Samsung's biggest new phone in years may launch in the US this year. And if you read the article, what they go on to say is that Samsung is planning to release a tri-folding, aka dual hinge phone in 2025. The device is expected to arrive before the end of 2025. It may launch first in the US, or in the US being one of among the first markets considered. And it's crazy because we've been hearing for such a long time that Samsung's not going to release this phone in America. It's only going to be released in China and South Korea. It's not going to be released anywhere else. And I've been saying, I don't think it will either. And I'll be honest, I still feel like this will not come to the United States. But when you have a company such as big as CNN throwing their weight behind something like this, they're not saying it's definitely going to happen. They're saying, hey, it might happen. And I know CNN, just like some other news outlets, doesn't have the best track record of telling the truth sometimes, with have it be politics or whatever it else may be. Things happen, and they're not, there's enough people watch them to be that they are truthful, probably more than, 75 or 80% of the time, or they're correct, I should say, at that point. So I love this, that it potentially might be coming to the United States. It does a couple things though. So if it comes out here, it's going to be a lot less expensive, I should say, versus having to import it. Because if you import it, you're going to have to pay for the cost of shipping it over potentially. And those people are going to charge you extra, most likely, because they know you can't get it where you live. And that's a big cost right off the bat that's going to be eliminated if they release it here in the States. Another big cost savings if they release a tri-folding phone here is you can trade in your phone and you'll probably get amazing trade-in values. Could we potentially see you getting $1,500 for a trade-in? I don't think so. But if the phone is $3,000 and they're like, hey, trade in your new iPhone or your one-year-old iPhone or your one-year-old Galaxy phone, we'll give you $1,500. It could happen. It definitely could happen. And this is great for us as consumers that we might be seeing such a thing happen. I am super stoked for this because I've been wanting to try a tri-folding phone. I've never tried even the Huawei phone. I've never seen it in person. And I know taking a risk with this is potentially going to happen, as it did in the early versions of the Galaxy Fold phones, where those just kind of broke, unfortunately, or they weren't as sturdy as they could have been. But also remember, if it's being released where we are, that means we're going to be able to send it to Samsung to get it repaired, or we can bring it to a local repair shop and get it repaired or replaced. This is great news that it's potentially going to make its way to the United States and other parts of the world that previously it was saying it might not happen. Now, if I was a betting man, I would bet it's not going to come out here, or if it does, it's going to be next year in 2026, late, like a year from now, and it'd be a better, newer version. But I like to be wrong about this. I'd like to see this happen, and I'd love to know your thoughts on if this is going to happen. Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you down the road. Peace.